Jean Trebek has left behind an incredible legacy and an equally incredible family who are staying strong without him. The legendary Jeopardy host tragically lost his battle with stage 4 pancreatic cancer on November 8, 2020. In 2022, Ken Jennings, 49, and Mayim Bialik, 47, officially became Jeopardy's co-hosts. But there was only one Alex. The late great Alex is still considered by many as the epitome of the game show. The Canadian-born presenter hosted Jeopardy since its revival in 1984 until the very days before his death at age 83 years ago. And while the TV world still misses Alex, perhaps no one felt the loss more than his family. Alex was married to John Trebek, 57, for 30 years, and the pair tied the knot in 1990. He was previously married to Jean Trebek Nee Callie from 1974 to 1981. They share daughter Nikki, 40, furthest right above. Alex and Jean share 2 children, a gorgeous Emily, 30, and fetching Matt, 33. Jean, a real estate project manager, never remarried. Whenever she's shared rare Instagram photos traveling and remembering Alex, fans reply with how much they remember him too. In May, Jean and Emily, who is a California real estate agent taking after her mom, saw the sights in Paris. They posed together in chic beige matching jackets under the Parisian sun. Jean wrote, "Enjoying a delightful après-midi with my beautiful daughter outside the oldest cafe in Paris." One fan commented, "Nice to see you out and about. I hope you're doing ok." Another wrote, "You are both so beautiful. Seeing DA World." In January 2022, Jean was all smiles with Emily and Matt. Matt is a successful restaurateur in New York City who runs 3 restaurants in Harlem, according to his Instagram bio. The dynamic trio donned leis while in Hawaii. "So grateful to spend time with 2 of my most favorite people in the world," Jean wrote. But they've also traveled further as Jean shared a photo that year of Matt on a camel, enjoying time in Cairo with Matthew. Alex famously loved to travel. He created of the iconic, since disbanded Clue Crew, who presented video clues from across the globe. They traveled 300 cities, 46 countries, all 50 states, much of the time with Alex. He loved traveling with the Clue Crew for shoots and once climbed Machu Picchu with a kidney stone. A Clue Crew member recently reminisced. One of the OG Clue Crew members, which was formed in 2001 and nixed in 2022, Sarah Whitcomb Foss, is now Jeopardy's main producer. In 2021, Jane and Emily spent time in Tennessee together, and fans did a daily double take. "With my beautiful daughter in Tennessee," Jean captioned the snap. In the photo, Emily donned a trendy leather jacket and fans commented that her facial features and smile resembled her late father. "You look like sisters," one person wrote. "OMG, she looks just like Alex," wrote another. "Beautiful picture. Emily looks like her dad," wrote a third as a fourth wrote. "I see Alex in her too." In December 2020, just a month after the devastating loss, Jean shared a photo of Emily and Matt against a gorgeous arid backdrop in Horseshoe Bend, Arizona. Emily donned a sweet smile and Matt a hoodie as he smiled with his shoulder rested on his sister. Jean wrote, "Time is too precious to be spent on anything other than kindness. Many blessings of beauty and joy to you and all you hold dear." One person commented, "God bless this beautiful family." Another person wrote, "Your dad was an amazing man. My husband and I spent many hours watching Jeopardy and not being able to answer the questions, but we still watched because of your dad. May he rest in peace." A third wrote, "I know there is really nothing anyone can say to ease your sorrow on this first Christmas without your precious husband. If it helps at all, I hope you know how many people loved and enjoyed watching him every night." Jean shared her first post 3 days after Alex's death on November 11, 2020. It was a snap from their wedding, and the couple looked overjoyed as a mustache-boasting Alex put a ring on his forever love. She wrote, "My family, and I sincerely thank you all for your compassionate messages and generosity. Your expressions have truly touched our hearts. Thank you so very, very much. Many blessings to all. Jean Trebek. We miss you on Jeopardy." "Alex," one person replied, "if our lives will never be the same, I cannot imagine your family's loss, wrote another. The show's official Twitter confirmed the devastating news in 2020 by writing, Jeopardy is saddened to share that Alex Trebek passed away peacefully at home early this morning, surrounded by family and friends. Thank you, Alex. In March 2019, Trebek was notified he had stage IV pancreatic cancer with a tumor that spread to the soft lining of his stomach when he went in for a CT scan at Cedars-Sinai Hospital in Los Angeles. On the podcast, This is Jeopardy! Longtime staffers and families spoke about when Alex revealed his diagnosis that month. Former longtime producer Rocky Schmidt said he would check in on Alex between tapings and once found him in his dressing room, on the floor, crying in pain. When he was sick and taking medication, the pain the man had. You could watch him, and it's like he's not going to make it to the conference room table. He would go get made up and ready for the show. Everybody would look at each other and go, I don't know if we're going to be taping today. Somehow he rallied, Schmidt added. Supervising producer Lisa Brofman recalled getting the phone call from the treasured TV icon to Jeopardy's team. She shared while trembling. Alex called and told us he had stage 4 pancreatic cancer. Alex, from the very beginning, said this is not going to affect anything. I plan on fighting this. Let's get back to work. Emily also shared on the podcast. There was no possibility of him not working. That was never an option. The host was undergoing an experimental immunotherapy treatment before he died. Although he had been through multiple rounds of chemotherapy, the 5-year predicted survival rate is just 9% for the disease. See you next week. Jean once wrote in a personal essay on Guideposts, some days it's a struggle for Alex to get out of bed. But he's never missed taping a show. That passion for his work, it's a kind of calling. In July 2020, Trebek became emotional when speaking about how strong his wife has been throughout his cancer battle. The Jeopardy! Host sat down with Good Morning America to discuss his journey while fighting cancer and broke down in tears over his longtime spouse's support. Trebek said, There was one day a few weeks ago when Jeannie asked me in the morning, How do you feel? And I said, I feel like I want to die. It was that bad. I apologized to her and explained that it has nothing to do with my love for her or my feelings for her. It just has to do with the fact that I feel like I'm a terrible burden to her, and that bothers me tremendously. I'm just in awe of the way she handles it. She previously said every day the two remain together is a gift. Alex had kicked off the classic game show's 37th season in September 2020 as he found himself doing his job again, even while battling cancer. According to Vogue, he taped his last episode just 10 days before he died. Alex never let on that he was struggling when suited up to host America's favorite quiz show. He cheerfully said while wrapping up what would be his final episode, Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for spending the time with us. We'll see you again next week.